It's me. It's me. It's Driver 53.
Welcome everybody to a map tour for consoles of Bucks County, PA. That's right, this is a brand new map for console. It originally was released on PC a while ago, I believe. But today is the 13th of November and it's now available for console, like I said. So Xbox and PlayStation users. And this map is awesome. It's by TNTmodding. So we recently had a Blue Mountain Valley that was also released by TNTmodding. And if you want to know more about that map, go ahead and check out the link above. There were some really cool special things that they did in that map, equipment-wise. And we'll see what they did here too. There's some unique things here as well. I'd just like to say it's 355.19 megabytes. And let me go ahead and read the description here a little bit for you while we walk over to our equipment. So it says, welcome to Bucks County, PA. Here you will find 60 challenging, irregularly shaped fields ranging in size from small to large. That sounds super exciting. Nothing against the square fields, but man, it's going to be nice to have some really odd shapes every once in a while. There are many sales stations for cereals and bales. There are several empty plots on the map that can be purchased, cleared, and then either converted into fields or used for additional buildings or farms. You start the game on the main farm, which is where we are right now, which consists of cows and chickens. So let's go check out the chickens really quick. Here they are, right here. It's a really interesting map, or a really interesting pin too. Pretty awesome. And then the horses, pigs, and sheep will be displayed on the map as soon as the land is purchased. The map is seasons ready, and they would like to thank Bullet Bill, Oxygen David, Frontier Mods, GeForce Mods, Mr. Hector Mods. Awesome. So with those names involved, y'all know this is going to be an amazing map. And check this out. Look at these huge bunker silos right here, y'all. Drive-through bunker silos with lights. That's awesome. And it looks like these lights are going to come on automatically because I don't see a spot for a switch. And what are you going to put in all that? Well, you're going to use this big grass field right here. Or you've got a cornfield over on the other side of the property over here. So you've got your choice, right? Right off the bat. You can do either one. But this chicken pen, let's see how many we can buy really quick. Alright, so it looks like you can have 500 chickens. That is awesome. I don't know where they're all going to be in there, but you can have 500. So if you've got a few $1,000s, you can go ahead and start, raking in all those eggs, y'all. That is awesome. So the eggs obviously are going to spawn right there, and you're going to feed them right here. They don't take water, of course. So there you go. So what else do we have here? They had said some cows, right? So it looks like you're going to have a spot right here for your herbicide and your liquid fertilizer. That's awesome. Now, if you see this right here, this is going to be your manure spot. This is where it's all going to spawn at for you. And if this looks familiar, this is the cow husbandry off of Lone Oak. So, when you get in here, you're going to be able to open the door up. Do all your normal stuff, your food, everything's going to go here. Straw is going to go over on the other side, of course. Water's out in the field. This right here is going to be just another spot for you to put a piece of equipment. Your milk's going to spawn there. And like I said, this is going to be your water. So, over on the other side. So, that's absolutely perfect. So, let's see how many cows we can buy. And that's going to be over here. Oh, and here's the slurry point too. Okay. So, number of cows. Let's go ahead and find that out right here. Yep, there we go. All right, everybody. So, it looks like 500 cows also are going to go in here. That is awesome. So, you got 500 chickens, 500 cows. It's not a very big pen, but it's really cool. It's like kind of separated off. You've got this gate here that you're going to be able to go through, and I don't know, I think it's really awesome looking. And you're going to be able to drive through there to be able to get to your straw. Now, the next thing you're going to see from Lone Oak is this right here. This is the silo. Yeah, this is the exact same silo with the dryer set up and everything like that. Now, it doesn't work like on another map, right? But you're going to put in here, and you're going to take out here. Awesome. And it's 750,000 liters. So another thing that you have over here is this here. This is going to be a buy point. Now, you guys may also notice these big barns. These are also from Lone Oak. Might be a little bit bigger, but it's where a lot of your equipment is. So let's go ahead and check out your equipment. So this is going to be a John Deere farm. Not entirely, but it's a John Deere farm. Okay, so you got a header, you got part of a front tank for a seeder. Look at this. You've got a John Deere 8400R Euro spec though, but it's all right. We're not gonna hold it against them. You got a John Deere 6250R. That's awesome. There's the rest of your seeder. You got a header here. You got your John Deere. Awesome. Your T560i harvester. You do have a Case quad track though, 620 AFS. It's a little bit of an odd duck to be sitting here, but it's what you start with. You're also going to start with a windrower, collecting wagon. You got another little John Deere here. What is this guy? Ooh, I can't see. I can't see. Oh, still can't see. Oh, a 6155M. Nice. Nice. And you got a mower, a rear mower. All right. Well, a whole mower because it's everything all attached. You guys see that? This one's got the PTO, the pass-through PTO on it, so it's everything all together. And that right there is going to be your tedder. What else do we have? Over here, I think that's everything. So, really quick, well, these pieces over here, I forgot about them. Let's check them out. You've got a planter. You got a wagon. You got a big trailer. A really big one. And that's what I meant here. It was a trailer. And then over here, you've got a planter. What was that one over here? Hold on a second. Oh, it's your cultivator. Sorry about that, everybody. So let's look really quickly at our garage. All right, so this is going to be the kind of an important thing to really pay attention to. So you've got all this equipment, right? You got 4 tractors. You start off with a harvester. You've got the big trailer at 45,000 liters. You got the small trailer at 21,000. You got 2 headers. You've got, like I said, the cultivator. You've got the seeder. But this one actually direct drills. So you're maybe not going to need that unless you're doing corn. Maybe. Because this is going to be for your corn. So keep that in mind. You've got the rear planter with the front tank. So it's going to work together. You've got the mower. Like I said, the weeder, or the tedder. The windrower. You've got the collecting wagon, which is a 23,000. You've got a stole front loader. You've got a universal bucket. You've got a header trailer. Now, you see a couple more silos on here. These are not on your main farm that you start with. All right, you're going to start with this multi-fruit silo from Lone Oak, and you can see that you can sell it. You can also get rid of this shed right here. This is at your main farm. You own this. The vehicle workshop, you've got the pressure washer, and you've got the house. All right, so if you start with all of this, you see that you start with 992 slots. Now that is big, but what if I told you there was a way to get down to 581? Pretty awesome? Well, what you need to do is you need to sell all your equipment. All right, everything completely gone. That's going to get you down to 728 slots. Okay? Which is not bad. I mean, that leaves you almost 600 to work with. Okay? Almost 600, like 571 or something. So, the farmhouse, 1 slot, pretty easy. But you don't technically own the pig farm yet. And you don't own this grain silo or this grain silo. So be careful. You don't own them. But let me show you here on the map what you do own. So if we take a look here, you've got a big area. All right, You own all this area that we just looked at. We started off over here at the pond looking out across this field here. This is a big grass field. Chicken coop here. You've got 28, which has got nothing in it right now. And you have 16, which has nothing in it. Now 15 and 17 are have crops. Okay, so you're good to go there. But that is a pretty big area to mow. Now, you also, it's all one piece. You cannot sell it individually. All right, this area right here. This is the pigs. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and buy this. And I want to show you what shows up now whenever we go to garage. All right, now you get the pig husbandry, which shows up. Okay, this is where your small grain silo is at. And you now have another pig building. All right, so quite interesting. And we'll get over there and we'll take a look at that stuff. All right, but as you see, it's in here now, and you're going to be able to sell it. Okay, so we got $534,000 left. What do we want to buy now? Well, there's another farm down here. Okay, so this one here, let's see if we have enough money for it really quickly. Yes, we do. All right, so this area right in here around field 24 is going to be your horse area. So let's buy that. All right, perfect. So now when we come over here and look at this in our garage, now this is where your large grain silo is located at. And is that, you now have this, the Lone Oak Workshop. And look at the slot count on that. 60 slots, y'all. So that is a great way of getting a lower slot count by selling some of this stuff off. All right, but I want to warn you, as we go around, we'll start selling stuff off and you can see what it's going to do in those areas. Okay, so let me see how much money I need really quickly for the last piece of property, because there's even another farm. This is where your sheep are located at, 410. All right, I need to take out a little bit of a loan. So let me do that really quickly. All right, so we took out a little bit of a loan to do this. It's fine. So here we go. So that is the sheep. All right, so let me show you what shows up now whenever you do your garage. Now you have this item, and it's a barn. Okay, I don't know exactly what is in the barn right now, but we'll get over there and we'll take a look at it. But that's what you get. Okay, nothing else shows up. So like I said, all of these items you can completely sell off and get all the way down to 581 slots. That's with no equipment and none of these items that you see right here. Okay, so also when you start new farmer, you're going to have 992 slots. When you start in farm manager or start from scratch, you still have every bit of this equipment. And if you buy everything, you get every bit of these pieces of the buildings, right? So with that being said, if you sell every piece of equipment that you own in all three versions, whenever you start, it's $1,570,000 and a little bit of change. So a pretty big little chunk of change whenever you first start. All right. Now, like I said, we're going to go through and do all this. Now, if you start farm manager or start from scratch, you are not going to have the farmhouse at all. Okay. You don't have it. The other one, new farmer, you will. So that's all that. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and show you guys what it's going to happen when you sell off some of these pieces of equipment, okay? And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to sell off the silo right here. All right? So let's go in here. And like I said, we're going to sell off this silo right here. So we don't need it anymore. There we go. So this is what happens. You are left with the poles in the ground. So kind of a big thing. I don't know. You can't get rid of them. They're there. The trees you might be able to cut down. I'm not sure. So be cautious. All right, everybody. Now, next thing we're going to cut down or get rid of. We are going to get rid of one of these. All right, so it's going to be this one here is the one that we're going to get rid of. All right, so as you can see, there's still some trash hanging out around the outside. I don't know of a way to get rid of it. Okay, so be cautious about that too. All right. And this here. If I do that, I get rid of that building over there. Okay? So like I said, you're going to have some stuff still hanging out when you sell these buildings. So, totally your call if you want to, but there are things that you are not going to be able to move. There is no way to move them at all if you get rid of those buildings. So like this little bit of trash right here, that trash over there, right? This building stays, obviously. That one stays. You can get rid of your workshop also. So let's do that really, really quick. It's the small one right here. There we go. And we can get rid of this. So that is everything here on this main part of the farm. All right. So what I'm going to do is we are going to hop in this tractor right over here. We're going to go for a little drive. All right. So the place we're going is we are going to go check out the farmhouse. So it's just up here on this little road. And like I said, this field on the right is one that you own. It is wheat, and it is good to go right from the start on new farmer. Okay? The one on the left is an empty field. And you can see how big the fields are. And they're completely irregular. Right? So, this is your farmhouse. You can sell it. Also, it's going to be only one slot, though. So, if we sell it, there we go. Now, the grill and the light stay. So, be cautious. Alright? So, we're going to keep on going all the way around here. We're going to make a right-hand turn, and we're going to go over to the pig farm. Alright? So, I'm really, really liking all of these fields. And look at that, no collisions on that. Awesome. So, they're all separated enough, but then there are also fields that the only barrier is just some like painted in stuff that you're going to be able to get out of the way and combine if that's your thing. Right now, you're not going to be able to make perfect squares unless you start cutting down trees and all that kind of stuff too, but you are going to be able to combine some fields here for sure. So this is another really, really big barn, right? And that's going to be your pigs over there, and then you've got this silo right here. So like I said, the one silo is going to be right here. This is your small one. It's 100,000 liters. So let's go ahead and get rid of it. Right here. Boom. And you already start with a bunch of stuff in it. So you can see there is a ton of stuff already in here. Decent value. Not bad. Not bad at all. It'd be better if you could take it somewhere, because I think some of those you could get some really, really good money for. But there we go. All right, so perfect. Now, for the pigs, we're going to be able to put 500 pigs in there also. So, I don't think I need to show you guys that. Oh, let me show you where this stuff goes really, really quick. Okay, so that's your slurry, obviously. You're going to do water right there. This is going to be food, so perfect. Now, if we come over here, and come over here. All right. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So probably food's going to go inside there. That's going to be your manure. Straw is somewhere, and I'm sorry I don't know. I haven't played on this in a while. I can't remember where the straw is at on this one. Ooh, I'm sorry, y'all. Please forgive me. But let's go ahead and sell it off too. All right. So the pig husbandry. Boom. Here we go. So perfect. So it looks like we're getting lower. So let's go ahead and sell this one too, the red barn. There we go. So you guys can see a lot of area here now. There is a couple things that get left behind here too. Right? Some of that trash again. So over on this field, you do have water. You got your herbicide and your liquid fertilizer. You do have a silo here for buying stuff. Now, you are not going to be able to sell this house at all. So that's what this area looks like when you sell everything that you are able to sell. So let's take a look at the map here really quick and see where we are. We are up here in this top right-hand corner. All right. So over here, you're going to have a Quaker State processing plant. And what the Quaker State processing plant, you guys look at all these different sell points, right? This processing plant takes a lot of different items, all right? Just about everything. I mean, almost, except for wool and cotton, sugarcane, wood chips, and all the other. Well, like your typical like food crops, right? It's going to take all that. So that's where we're going to go next. I'm going to go ahead and cut till we get over there, and I'll meet you guys right there. So the way we're going to get in here is this entrance right here, and it really opens up for you. And then we're going to come around over through here, and this is where you're going to sell at, right here. Absolutely perfect. But it's a huge, huge place, and it looks like, no, I was seeing something, sorry. So yeah, I mean, just a lot of stuff, and it looks like you probably have some storage over here if you wanted to, right? If you wanted to turn this into your base of operation, you certainly could. That's pretty cool. I don't think, let's see if you can get in here. That'd be really cool, wouldn't it? No, don't open up. But you do have some lean-to storage, or some shed storage, right? That's really cool. So let's hop back in here, and we're gonna go travel down to our next location. All right, we'll get back out here on the main road. So let's look here. Big map. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back up here and cross over to the cozy wool, and then we're going to start making our way down into the bottom corner of the map. So once again, I just want you guys to see this view and how beautiful this place is. Tons of logging here, absolutely tons of it. This is a really, really nice looking map. Now, I've never been to Pennsylvania, but I am acquaintances with a couple people from Pennsylvania area, and they're saying that this is like spot on, right? This is, you know, one guy said that this is an hour from his house, and he says it's like I said, spot on. It's absolutely perfect. So I mean, just look at all this. None of these fields are perfect squares, right? So you're gonna have to work for this stuff, which I really, really, really enjoy about maps. And it's a great to see an American map look like this. So this is going to be the cozy wool. Alright, so what we're going to do is come in here, and this is where you're going to drop off your spinnery items. Alright, so keep on coming all the way around, and now we're going to take a, let's just look at this. Let's just look. Absolutely beautiful, right? So we're going to take a left out of here, and we're going to go down this road here, a main, we call it, this would be a decent highway, right? Not an interstate here in the States, but a highway. So we're going to come down here and start checking out some of these. Now, like he said, TNTmodding said in the description, there's over 60 fields. You know, a lot of them have little houses and stuff like this just scattered around them. Oh, that's a cool, look at that. The vehicle, it's a mud covered, looks like a Bronco. Oh, that's really, really cool. So we got a gas station here on the right hand side, so if you need some petrol, that's where you're gonna go. Pretty cool. And we keep coming down here, we got one of our sell points. Alright, so this one is a typical looking sell point, and it's just gonna be right here. So this is like your factory sell point, right, like it would look like. So really quick, let's take a look at the map. Alright, so we are down here at Miller's Dairy. Okay, so Miller's Dairy is going to take, where is Miller's Dairy? It should be, there it is, sorry. Looks like we're going to have eggs and milk here. So pretty cool. So also, we noticed that up here we have Richard Feed and Seed Mill and bale sales. So up here is going to be a bale sale point and a regular sell point for some of the other grains. So let's run up over, well, yeah, we probably need to run up over there really, really quickly and just take a look at it. So I will be right back. All right, everybody, so here it is. This is going to be your bale sell point right here on the back side of this building. And your regular grain is going to be over here on this side. Pretty cool. And like I said, this is the one that's over on the left or the right hand side of the map if you're looking at it. So pretty awesome. Here's the entrance right here. Alright, let's get back over to the tractor. Alright, so as we come out of that area, we're going to come down here. We'll turn the small map back on. And we're going to have quite a few little sale points peppered in down here. Now we've got a restaurant that's going to be here on the right hand side. And it's going to be the same restaurant style as what you saw at Ravenport. Awesome. Then we got a bale barn right there. So drive through there. You're good to go for your bales and your straw. And this is your restaurant sell point right here. So are you going to be able to drive all the way around? Yes and no. Alright, so it looks like one you're going to probably want to back up onto instead of trying to come all the way around. This was a bad choice by me. So we're going to keep coming down here because we got another one. This big guy right here. A more traditional looking sell point for your bigger items. And this one you're going to drive up through here. Really, really cool. And I don't think you're going to get to buy anything, but it's cool that they got it. Alright, there's even more down here, y'all. So we're going to come out of this, and before you even, well, you're going to get on the main road again. Look at all these houses just speckled in here, right? I mean, absolutely beautiful. The trees right here, there's so much foliage that it's awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'm in love with this map. As a console player, this map is really, really great. So another sell point right here. I'm going to drive up on top of it. And then we have another point, bale point, right here. So you see that? That's where your bales go. The other one is where all your other grains go. Okay? So let's take a look at the map really quick and find out where we're going to go from here. And like I said, this was down here at the transport company right here. So I'm going to come back up and I'm going to go through here to the animal stockyard and the dealer. Alright, so that's the next place that we are going to go to. So let's go take a look at that. Man, I cannot get over how much... Oh, and the fire hydrant has a collision. Did you guys see that? So some of the other signs won't, but the fire hydrants do. Now, I've never claimed to be the best driver in Farm Sim. I think someone else is already claiming that title. I just like to have fun. So, let's see. Do we need to turn here? Yes, we do. Alright, so we're going to make a left here. And just once again, I mean, just fields just kind of put in everywhere. So speed limit 35, I'm good. This thing maxes out at 32. So I mean, look at those fields, y'all. Like, see how... Sorry, let me get to a spot where you guys can actually see. See, there are two fields that are definitely separated, right? You could combine all that into one. Even if you leave those trees right there up, you just got a little root around them, right? And then this here, so big and beautiful. And if you wanted to, cut a few trees down, you can combine it with field 35 over there. I mean, I think it's great. And even if you wanted to combine this, fields 55 into field 6, it wouldn't be very hard at all. I mean, 55 is a pretty big field. I don't know how much I'd want to combine it. But yeah. So let's come around over here. This is where your animal livestock's going to be. So this here looks like it's going to be a sell point. So if you guys have played on, what is the map? New Woodshire. It's got a sell point like that where you pull up through. So not big equipment. Alright. And then this right here is going to be your animals. So perfect. I like the chute. It's an awesome looking chute. Alright, so like I said, that's the barnyard, and that's going to be, or the animal livestock and the animal barn. Okay, so let's see, where do we want to go now? So one other thing that I want to tell you guys about, everything around the outside of the map, you can buy that for $1 or sell it for $1. Okay. We need to make our way over to the biogas plant. And then can we get up? Yeah, we can go up that way. And then we'll come back across. You know, let's go look at these two fields, or our two pieces of property really quick. And then we'll shoot down there to that. Yep. So we're going to go over to our sheep farm now. All right. And we're going to take, you know, can we take this back road? Oh, it's over there, isn't it? I can't get there from here. Now we'll just take the main road. So we got the bull again. And I don't know if you guys saw that we recently got the bull as a mod that you can just get in-game. So you can put that bull anywhere you want to. That's pretty cool. Now look at these buildings. Now they don't serve any function. But man, look at that. And so if you guys wanted to sell your farmhouse when you come in here, and then just put a doormat anywhere, right? $1,000, and you can have your house on any one of these houses. I think that would be really, really cool too. Like even that little bitty guy right there, that could be your farmhouse. Put a tractor or a truck in it. So it looks like we've got a gas station here. Awesome. On the right hand side. And if we keep coming down, let's look inside. Yeah, it looks like a mobile home park, maybe? That's pretty cool. That's, oh, man. Oh, it's the junkyard. That's what it is. It's a scrap yard. Sorry, everybody. I was like, if they put a mobile home park in here, that's definitely United States. Pretty cool. So, we're going to come down. This field on the left is one that you do own. It's a pretty decent field. And then this is going to be your sheep. Okay? So, like I said, there was a building over here that you're going to get rid of. So it's not one of these main buildings kind of right here. None of these buildings you're going to be able to get rid of. Alright, tons of storage. Again, that's your sheep area right there. So let's take a look and see how many sheep we can have. Is it going to tell us? It is not going to tell us. So, let me run over here and find out. You know what, everybody? I don't think I have enough cash, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be 500, just like everything else. So, this building over here, let's go see if you can get in here really quickly. Oh, yes, you can. Perfect. So, pretty good amount of storage over here. But let's take you over to that building that I was saying you're going to get to sell over here. Only one thing on the sheep farm that shows up brand new. And that's going to be this barn right here. Alright, now when you come over here, oops, this way, there's not anything going on. I mean, you've got like an old couch, right? Some junk, an old tank sitting back here. Looks like it's water. That's cool. So you got to get in there to get your water for your sheep. Oh, that's really cool. So, the barn though, right? Let's see if we can get into it. You are able to get into it. Alright. So it's got some cool stuff in it. Alright. But we're going to be able to sell it. So let's do that really, really quick. Alright, so as you can see, everything inside there's gone. And then that's what you're left with. So, I mean, if that's what you want, then yeah, go ahead. You got a house up here. Looks like a Lone Oak house also. Looks like the Mapper's Paradise house. Pretty cool. Got a pool out back. Where's our tractor at? It's down over here, isn't it? And I just love, I mean, all this stuff, the rocks and the way that everything is. This is very, very American with the white picket fences and everything, and the chain link fences, and even the detail on the fences to keep smaller animals in. Really, really awesome. So that's your sheep. Right across the field, or right across the road, is going to be the horses. Okay? So, what I want to do is drive in over here first. Alright? So this area here. Alright? So, I'm going to turn this off. And what you've got is another one of those barns right here. You've got this silo. All right, so let's go ahead and get rid of the silo. And then you get that little shed over there. All right, so let's get rid of the large grain silo. There we go. So, okay. Now, the only thing you have left is the Lone Oak Workshop. All right, that's the last thing that you're going to be able to sell. And that's that big guy right there. And as you can see, there's a buy point over here for items. You've got herbicide and liquid fertilizer. All right, and then there's something around back too. But let me go ahead and show you what happens whenever you sell this. Now it's 60 slots. Remember this, 60 slots. That's a couple tractors or big John Deere or big case. Okay, so we're gonna sell it. Not gonna make a lot of money, but we are gonna make some money. So 60 slots down, but this is what's left. Okay, this item, this fuel over here, and these tanks are just right in the middle, and you can't move them at all. All right, so do with it as you wish. I just thought you guys should know about all of those different buildings that you sell, what it still is there whenever you get rid of them. All right, so we're gonna go back over here, and we're gonna go check out our horses. Yeah, we'll go this way. So down this little road right here is going to be the horses. So nice little horse barn. All right. I'm going to hop out. We're going to come over here and find out how many horses we can have. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, everybody. So 16 horses is what you can have. That's pretty cool. They all look a little bit different, kind of. No, they're all the same. So, you know, water, food, straw, everything like that you're going to need to put in there. That's where everything's at. So none of these buildings over here you can get rid of at all. All right, and you're not going to be able to get into that one, I don't think, at all. Oh, yeah, you are. Sorry. That's pretty cool how it's raised up like that. That is actually really, really cool. I wonder if there's a low level. Oh, I've got to do it now. I got to check. Can you get in here? Yep. Oh, look at this. Wow, this is the first time I've ever seen this mod. This is cool. This is really cool. Sorry, kid in the candy shop. Kid in the candy shop. That's great. Alright, so that's your horse farm. Alright? Now, you're going to be able to get out over here. Multiple ways to get out of this horse shop, or the horse area. Right? And now you're back on the main road. Right? Here's that house we were just looking at a while ago. The mailbox does not have collisions on it, which is awesome. So, we're coming over this way, and let's look at the big map really, really quick. So if we keep going this way, and when we come down, we're going to run into the BGA, another sell point over here, which is the biomass heating plant. So I want to go look at these two really quickly, and then we'll go back north and look at some more of the sell points. So once again, y'all, I mean, just so many trees and so much different diversity in the trees, right? I mean, you don't have just one tree and like 20 of it. You've got like 5 different trees, 7 different trees. I mean, it's awesome. And the fields, I mean, you could expand them out a little bit more, but they're just so authentic looking, if that's a word to describe one of these maps. I'm really, really excited about this map, if I haven't said it enough already. So the bunker silos, you've got 2 really, really big ones. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. You got a huge, huge area right here, and the area for the digestate. So I'm assuming this is a very high capacity unit, and let's see what all it takes. So do we own it yet? Is it even going to tell us? We don't own it. Hold on, let's own it. Then we can find out. All right, so the biogas plant, we are going to be able to put, it looks like, wow. Is that right? You can put straw hay and silage, or I'm sorry, grass, hay, and silage in here. You're also going to be able to put manure and slurry. So no digestate, but you're going to get that out of the digester. And no wood chips. So, I mean, it is what it is. Some of them have it, some of them don't. So the next place I want to go is the biomass plant. Now, I'm assuming, and it looks like there's going to be another entrance exit over here. So it looks like you come through this fenced area here and then come back out and get on this side road here. Little county road is what we'd call it. Yeah, this looks like another spot where you're going to be able to take some cool stuff and get rid of it. Now, one thing I did want to point out. See these little roads right here? Now this is really, really cool. This little road right here leads to a piece of property. And what I want to do is show you on the map what this is. So if I want to go and buy, and I'm going to put right here, check that out. It's an access road to get back to the logging area. So logging areas, I mean, they're not incredibly expensive. I mean, this one is a little bit, 274, 128. But you go along and there's like another one here. See that to get back to it? And boom, that one there, because this is in front, right? Get that little guy there. So, I mean, it's pretty cool how they've already put these in here for you, right? And you come over here and there's that little. So while we're looking at this, I mean, prices on land, some of these are pretty pricey, right? This one is $616,000. Number 1 is $942 because you're buying the woods too. Number 6, $468. 457. Come down over here. 491. 615. Now, some of them you start buying in little groups. I thought some of them you could buy in little groups. No, most of these it looks like you're going to be able to get individually, which is really cool. Really, really cool. Some places you are not going to be able to own at all, right? So like this area here, this house area, can't own it. So you can't put a doormat there. So I just thought that was cool. But let's jump down over here to this biomass heating and see what it's all about. Man, just I can't get over this, y'all. This is a awesome map. So this looks very, very similar to Ravenport. So it looks like what's going to happen, you're going to have an item that goes here. And I bet it's going to be wood chips. We may have to buy this again. What's it called? EG Miles, Heat and Energy. Let's see if we have it. We don't. So let's buy it. Oh, we're not able to. So what is this place? Biomass heating plant. Does it have it on there? Alright everybody, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to get to sell anything there. Maybe I just bring it over, but I don't see prices on anything or even what I can sell there. So, sorry about that. So, we're leaving the biogas plant again, and we're going to go, I guess, north on the map now, up to some more sell points. So, let's take a really quick look and see what's up here. So, yeah, there's a couple of them up here I definitely want to go to. So we are going to go ahead and turn back this way like we're going back to our horse farm. We're going to go across the bridge and then make an immediate left. There we go. So, Sawmill. Perfect. But that is going to be, I don't know if it is a Sawmill. That's a bales sell point right there. And we're going to come around over here. And we got just regular grain. Okay, awesome. So bales and then like regular grains. So really, really cool. We're gonna come out of here, make a right, and go back up, or go up to, I believe, the only sawmill on the map. And we're going to have another bale sell point. I can see that right there. Straw. Right? Either one. It's right on a curve. It's pretty cool. So be careful that you're not taking really big equipment in there. I will say that about those types of barns. So up here on the left-hand side is going to be the sawmill. So it looks very, very familiar to you guys. Should, if you played on Ravenport. So what we have, where's that? That over here, wow, is going to be our wood chips, and this here is going to be the wood. So I know that it shows it being over here. Let's look and see if there is anything else over here really quick, or if it's just a diversion. I think it's just a diversion. All your wood and your wood chips are over there. So that's the sawmill, everybody. So we're going to keep coming out of here. We're going to go back left, because I want to go up here and check out something up over here. Yep, that's our wood spot. Okay. So kind of behind it. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it really good. There's a little pond back over there. Maybe some good fishing. Wouldn't that be cool? Alright, so we're coming up here. Now this is, like I said, one of the bigger fields that we have. This whole area up here was almost $1 million to buy, but you get tons of woods. Absolutely tons of woods with it. I did not knock that sign down yet. I have not been up here. But what I'm doing is we're coming around, and we're going to come back down this road here, I believe. Yep, and we're going to go to the central feed supply, and then we're going to go over to the shop really quick. So let me turn on this road and get heading that way. Oh, man, I don't know about all these traffic signs that are knocked down, y'all. I don't know who's doing it. It isn't me. But here's some more really, really awesome fields along the way. And it looks like some really, really cool traffic, too. And this is very typical American traffic that you would see. And this is the main highway here, 50 miles an hour. Not a main highway, like a crazy big highway, but it's a good road. 50 miles an hour is. So, definitely faster than this equipment. So, here is a sale point. Right here. I do not know if you're going to be able to drive around, so let's find out. It looks like an in and an out. So, be careful trying to do that with the longer trailer that you own to start off with, unless you're pretty good at swinging into tight spaces. So I'm probably just going to back in there. So we're going to keep coming around over here. The last place I want to go to is the shop. I want to show you guys what it looks like. So we're going to take this little bit of a cut right here. I mean, just all the little details. Like sometimes in the United States we have these random... Now, I did take that one out. I'll admit that one. We have those random roads that it's like somebody just wanted a shortcut one day, so they started going through there. Then everybody else started following, and then, hey, we got a road. So, yeah. Now, the cool thing about the shop is it is a nice big lot. Okay? Really big. So, right here is going to be where you work on your vehicles. Alright? So, let's go run up here, and I want to show you this area. It's the same building that you see in other places. Well, this is where you're going to work, or this is, hold on, what is this? So this is your store, okay? The other one is where you're actually going to work on your stuff, so don't get those confused. This is where you buy, and around down here is where you're going to work on them, okay? Now, whenever you buy anything, it's going to pop down here, alright? And then you got to take it out that road right there or around over there. Now, one thing I want to do is I want to show you with this vehicle tractor where items reset at. Okay, so here we go. We're going to reset. Boom. Okay. So you guys can see your items reset right here. All right? And they're going to start back here too, which means you're going to have a lot of room to reset. So if you're swapping out equipment and stuff, you should have a lot of room. Quite a bit of room. So, that's the map, everybody. That is the map. That's everything. Alright? So, once again, big field right here for grass. You own these 3 fields to start with. All the other pieces of equipment, or not equipment, but placeables and things that you can do, you can sell. Yeah, you can get that slot count pretty low. I mean, we're setting right now at 844, but we still have every bit of equipment, right? So if I do that, it's about 270 in the equipment that we have. So a lot of big stuff, a lot of big items. I mean, these items are 41, 41, 35, 33, you know, a lot of stuff right off the bat. Big on the slot count. You don't have a truck though, which is interesting. You get to haul it all around with your tractor. But speaking of equipment, I want to show you guys something. I did want to mention this earlier because I wanted some people to stick around. But check this out, y'all. These harvesters. Okay, you've got your traditional harvesters. So it's going to go to right there. Okay? So you've got an extra John Deere, an extra axial flow case, and a New Holland. You guys see how they say mods at the bottom? 145,000 liters, 150,000 liters, 141,000 liters. That's absolutely awesome. TNTmodding, you knocked it out of the park with this. Also, your forage harvesters, you have the modded versions of these too. So they're going to be able to do some extra trailer stuff. Alright. Potato harvester. Have you guys seen this one yet? This bad boy right here holds 500,000 liters. And not only does it do potatoes, it does sugar beets. This one here, 50,000 liters. So if you want to be a little bit more realistic, you can go with that one. And if you just want to be crazy, just go with this one. You also, nothing in beet technology, but here on headers, if you want to go to potatoes, you have a modded header for that to go fast at 14 miles an hour. And beet technology, you have one of those two at 14 instead of 7. 12 row also. Pretty awesome. For regular headers, you don't have the fast ones. Okay? So you need to use the other one if you want to go fast and have a lot of capacity. Other than that, there's no other technology, I don't believe. So if you guys like that kind of stuff, awesome. Ooh, some modded stuff here too. Look at this, 125,000 liters. Wow, I'm glad I came over here. 125,000 liter trailer, 150,000 liter trailer, 250,000 liter on this Anna Burger. That is awesome. I just want to get this thing just to use it, y'all. That's cool. What do you start with in the here? I wonder. 45. See that? Trade that thing in. That's only 41. Oh my goodness. You get 41 for that and you can buy this thing for 69 and it holds 250. Now, it's not going to be all your stuff. It's like, oh. Y'all, this holds chaff. It doesn't hold your other crops. This holds your crops at 150 or 125. This one at 250 is your chaff. So when you're doing your corn or other crops, y'all, can you do the forage headers have fast harvester? No, it doesn't. But if you guys know about the other mod, the tool height control for harvesters, you should be able to get a forage header in that too. Y'all, this is, I mean, so this map, if you want to have fun and play realistically, it's absolutely perfect for that. If you want to play a little bit different style, if you know what I mean, then this map is perfect for you too. It has everything right there. You can knock these fields out super, super quick. I don't know. This map is a 2x map, but it just kind of feels like a much, much bigger map to me. I think with having to go around and work those fields, the edges more, like especially, like look at map 27. You're going to have to really work that one, right? 17 is going to take a lot of work. 23, 22, those are going to take work. 25, 33, 32. I mean, and then all these little bitty ones. It's going to make it feel, I think, like a lot bigger map. So, man, TNTmodding, you have knocked it out of the park once again. Now, I will say, I used... there's a little bit of an issue with some straw right now on this map. So, if you want to get into it, I'd maybe wait a couple days and see if we get an update. Something pretty interesting is going on with the straw right now. So, other than that, I haven't found anything else. Sorry this video was so long, but y'all, there was so much information here. So much information, y'all. Hopefully this satisfied all of your needs and even showed you some stuff that you didn't know that you really needed to know. If there's any other questions, definitely throw them down in the comments section. Let me know. I will gladly jump back on here and take care of any questions if I don't know the answer right then. But yo, I mean, I'm just... This map looks... Like I said, I've never been to Pennsylvania, but this map looks phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. It reminds me of some other places that I've lived. Now, the architecture and things like that, not so much, but everything else about this map, it reminds me so much of a couple other places that I've lived at in my life. And TNTmodding, you did amazing job. All the other people that helped you out with this map, they did an amazing job. You guys rock. And I hope this map, definitely gets you guys up there and shows the community what you guys are capable of. And I'm really, really excited that if this is the type of stuff you're putting out now, I mean, the stuff in the future that's coming down the pike, you guys are going to knock it out once again. So I want to go ahead and say, I'm going to go ahead and end it here, everybody. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like what you saw, go ahead and give me a thumbs down. I can take it. I assure you that. It lets me know that I need to do something a little bit different and improve what I'm doing. If you'd like to leave a comment down below, feel free. You know, the more comments we have, the more I know what you guys are liking, what you're not liking, how, you know, the reactions that you have to my videos. I need to improve every way I can, and if it's good, I need to know that too, right? Otherwise, I'm thinking that I got to change something because you guys aren't telling me anything. If you want to share, go ahead. Share with anybody you think would enjoy this type of content. I'm never going to tell you that you can't share one of my videos. And if you haven't yet, head on over to my page. Check out the other stuff. If you like it, think about hitting that subscribe button. And if you do hit the subscribe button, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you're, you know, obviously notified every time I release content. Sometimes I'll do 2 or 3 videos a day, right? So it just kind of depends on when everything comes out, when I get done with stuff. Yeah, y'all, I am super stoked about this. You are definitely going to be seeing something from me in this area. I can guarantee you that. So yeah, I just want to say have a great day, everybody. And until next time, this is Driver 53 signing off.